Midas, but I don't know.
Midas?
I think we'll see,
Yeah.
based off how the lane. If he just gets, like, the thing about Brewmaster is sometimes you can just get completely pushed out of the lane a lot of the times, and he is versus a very hard lane of the IO Gyro, so if he just gets delayed too much, they might just shift it around to the Invoker. So we'll see, because playing Invoker without the Urn a lot of times also can be a bit difficult, and going for like a full Spirit Vessel on Brewmaster can sometimes just really slow down your Ags timing, and it does feel like they will need a pretty good timing here on Ice 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 to make that space for Sumail. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how they end up doing all of it as we're watching the Monkey King, the Courier.
Oh, here we go.
He's scouting.
Sneaking around.
Yep, trying to get some information. Looks like it should just be a 2 for 2. 33 is stepping up to try to get the third one, but won't be able to. Okay, and Yapzor. I haven't seen him play the Hoodwink too much, to be honest with you. So
yeah,
very interested to see him play this one.
I'm looking forward to his brown boots into late game carry item build. I can't wait to see what he wants to go for this game. I mean, could we any sort of crazy off the wall Hoodwink builds that we could be potential?
No, I don't think you can really vary too much.
No.
It's like we've seen like your Gleipnirs, whatever, and your Aghanims lands. I think we'll probably just see like one of those type of styles of sitting back in the fights and trying to play from far away. So let's see how these lanes end up going. I'm looking at most of the side lanes because mid, I think Tiny's gonna win the CS advantage, but Invoker ends up, it's an Invoker. He ends up catching back up as the levels come in. And yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure that can be done from the Tundra side lanes. This DP Monkey King, we've seen them thrive so much, and we know what Gyro IO is capable of.
Now that's a watch on the top lane how much CS Puppy ends up getting. We've seen a few of these lanes where Puppy's on the Kotlin and he ends up with the same CS as his carry after the first few waves.
Yeah.
So watch these blasts.
Look at the starting items too, right? 33 as well as Soxa, just like a full upgraded wand with no regen on the Death Prophet, a stick on Soxa, it's all about the spam. And then if you looked at Skeeter on the other side of the Gyrocopter, also just a full wand. So they were prepared for just the constant spam lanes that are going to be coming out. So sustain, regen should be really strong in the department of Tundra.
Yeah.
And that's what they drafted themselves for. Some really strong lanes, really strong early fighting. While Secret, they've gone for... They do have early fighting, but they're more about like getting into that late game where the PA is just going to be alacrity and one-shotting and jumping around from target to target.
I'm looking forward to seeing sort of what Snaking's priorities are going to be because he's got... Oh, watching the mid. That's just going to be the mana burn from 9.
Yep.
Because this is a game where, Snaking, he's going to have 4 heroes that want to be tethered, He's got to choose the right ones when it comes down to it.
He better stick with Skeeter.
You think what you're saying? If you're Skeeter and you're seeing Snake and helping someone else in the fight, you're going to be a bit disappointed.
Yeah, I think
you're going to be like, excuse me.
Yeah, I think
we had something going here.
He really does have to stick with him.
So far, who's losing out in the CS? It's kind of balanced, right? Both carries, 6 CS in their respective safe lanes, and yeah, the mid lane, we're actually seeing it dead even. So maybe a bit of a surprise there. You feel this is kind of Nisha stepping up the play to match the CS against the Tiny early on?
It's the Invoker. The Invokers tend to do quite well. It's just sometimes like these Tinies, these melee heroes, like the Kunkas, the Tinies, sometimes pull ahead a bit, but that's not the case. I'm very comfortable in the matchup. Actually, just dead even. I'm like checking regen as well too, both sides.
Yeah, what's the state?
Everyone's looking pretty fair on their regen. We will be seeing 33. He's going to be going for the Urn for his team. And right now we haven't actually got an indication of who's going to be looking for it right now on the side of Secret.
Times are hard.
But we will definitely see one, because that Urn, that Vessel, will come out eventually versus the IO, the Death Prophet, because there's just so much value versus those Tundra heroes. And we are seeing Skeeter. He's prioritizing the Barrage this time around. It's because the IO does amplify it so much with the overcharge, and he just wants to have that good pressure in the lane to be able to potentially kill the Brew.
Yes.
So it makes a lot of sense that he goes for it this time, even though we've seen Skeeter do like the 0, 1, 2 stats, etc. for even with the IO sometimes.
Oh, mid lane.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Both heroes getting very low in. 9 and Nisha, we've got to watch out for this.
It's
Nisha just motionless there. He was never worried.
That's really big for the Invoker, though, because the Tidy, he's going to have the runes coming up right now, but, Invoker just sustains through it all, and he is going to go for the Urn. He's having a little bit of a better time in the farm.
Oh, 9 making a... Well, I guess he sees them on the map. He knows that there's no one here to stop him from getting the refill on the bottle. He's got the ward down, yeah. So he knows that that's a safe move. He'll get himself back to lane, get the water rune as well, so we'll be healed straight back up, those charges.
9 pulling out just a bit ahead, and we are seeing the PI get pressured from that Death Prophet Monkey King lane. It is a really strong lane, that's why they've been prioritizing it so much in their drafts, most of their games, as we saw in Dubai, of course. But as to be expected, you know, PA sometimes takes a little bit of time to start getting, especially with like a hero like Coddle behind. You're not the traditional 5 support that just really secures the lane. As it looks like they're starting to get aggressive. They cut the tree out.
The blast from Puppey come out in return. Smail caught by the Boundless, but stick charges are out and he's fine. Be able to step out. How they doing on regen? Has Puppey still got regen for him? It's just down to the last tank.
Just the last one.
So they're falling a little low on the regen on this top lane, Smail and Puppey.
Mid just continues to be dead even.
Yep.
There's a bit of a very slight level advantage here for Nisha, but that's just about it. And bottom, Ice, not getting left in the dust, but he's not going to have nearly the type of start as a Death Prophet as we've known. Like, Brewmaster just takes some time. The laning phase is never really that strong. So I think Tundra are getting exactly what they wanted out of these lanes right now. Like I said, though, I don't think Secret's upset. I think they kind of expected this with the draft that they've set themselves up with a PA and a Brewmaster in laning phase. But Tiny having to go back to base to fill up, that's a big deal. So Nisha coming out ahead in that matchup mid, and will have the earn finish. So could see him rotate early.
Let's see. Top lane, 33, top CS right now. And he's going to be incredibly farmed on the DP and see mid. Not going to be able to get any sort of setup there. Nisha doesn't care too much about the combo at this stage from Tiny. I'll check for power runes. It's going to be up top. We've got extra backup coming in, Yapsaw. I had to keep Nisha safe. As 9 was about to be matched alongside Saxa coming to join him. And Saxa, securing that.
Oh, it's
he's always going to go for a move.
It's one of the best that you can find on a Tiny.
Here we
if
go.
Not the best.
Top lane better be on him, ready for this one. As here he comes, Samael. He's going to get caught by the combo. 9 just charges in and he'll get the job done. I mean,
with the catapult too. So
they weren't ready for that. They were not ready for that.
And Puppey also. I mean, 9's just charging right behind him.
Yeah, he's charging up with the bottle as well. He's going to have another spell to offer in a second if it's even needed. He's just running down Puppey here. There's the setup with the Boundless Strike. And, looks like they were kind of letting each other take that. It felt like 33 was like, hey, 9, you can take that, but 33 gets it.
You know what, though? Puppey, he did clear out the wave, and the catapult died. So he did prevent a big tower push from coming into play there. So it's a good kill that 9 ends up getting for the dive play there, but I think Puppey's probably like, whew, thank God I got rid of that catapult, because we could just lose our safe lane tower right there. And Nisha, he will be able to poke the mid lane slightly there in the meantime. Alrighty, 1K lead right now for Tundra.
See him get the setup onto Skeeter. Ice, he's not got enough damage at this point, and TPs are coming in. And they've got the homing missile coming out. They're going to have Snake King tethering across. Boundless Strike from Saxa down onto the 2 of them. It's going to be Tundra cleaning up both heroes in this bottom lane, 4-0. Already here, 7.5 minutes in. Tundra up 2K.
Surprised Secret went for the aggressive play. Really good reaction coming out from Saxa, but you know the heal's going to come out from Snake King.
Oh, 9!
Oh, 9!
Oh, he's got it!
Ooh.
Nicely done there, I believe, holding on to pretty much a full wand. Catches Nisha a little bit by surprise as 9 steps down and he's got the mana for the full combo. And it takes Nisha down.
Look at this early game advantage they've got right. 2K lead, all 3 cores farming at the top. Tree gets cut instantly.
Oh, instantly 9. He's on top of his game today.
And top tower still looks like it probably is going to go down. The exorcism's been popped. They're trying to stop him.
Yapsaw. Is he going to be fine here? He's into the trees. Saxa trying to catch him. Knows he can't commit. He's a little worried about getting caught underneath the tower. So Yapsaw's going to be able to make it out of there. Top lane, Exorcism came out, but 33 is going to TP now over towards the mid lane. He knows that he's sort of baited a reaction from Secret. Secret did turn up with 3 top, so he switches lanes, comes over to the mid, and now Secret, of course, is going to have a much bigger struggle trying to set up a defense. Puppey was thinking about TPing over, but they just can't hold this. Was that sort of bait and switch from the top to the mid? Tundra's going to get an early tier 1 tower. On top of already these kills they're rolling in, they're also pushing on the bottom.
They are crushing this early game right now.
My goodness.
And
now Nisha, they're on top of him. See if he's going to be able to run away from these 2. Should be fine. But this building damage being done here with these early towers getting pushed. This is hurting big time for Secret.
Pressure on all fronts. What a TP from 33, right? He just sensed that Nisha was going to make the move top, and then Nisha has to run in.
9. Another catch. Oh, he might even pick up the courier. He will. They'll get the courier and the kill. Taking down Puppey, taking down Samael's courier.
picture perfect early game. And right away, look at them collapsing onto the top lane. Tower's very low.
That's
Sumail.
pre-10 minutes, and they're verging on being able to take down all 3 tier 1s.
Secret's got to do something now to just slow down this pressure that's coming on all fronts. They know the Io Gyro are likely a lone
Yeah,
bottom,
they're going
so
bottom.
they're smoking.
Yeah, I mean, this is as you have to do, right? You've got to gank towards the Aya once he has that level 6. Anywhere else, they know there's going to be a counterplay.
But
They're being safe, though. They're backing off, and it's going to be hard to catch these two. Straight back behind the tower. Skeeter, he's out of there. He moves towards mid. Secret, they're not even going to find Snaking. Also out with a TP. They can't get any kills. Tundra just playing a couple of steps, if anything, ahead of Secret so far in this first 10 minutes.
And even scouting out the stacks that Puppey has made so that they can catch back up. Puppey's going to start farming them and stacking a little bit more, but it's probably just going to get stolen, as they don't have a mid tower, they don't have a top tower. All of Tundra can just collapse with this early game advantage very easily.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
All right, Brewmaster ult is online though, so Secret, like I feel like they have to make something happen with it to stop this early aggression. But they're just going to lose all their stacks before they can actually make a move. Yeah, Tundra, this is, it's absolutely perfect, really. The Blink Dagger is going to be done on the Tiny already too, and the aggression that he's going to be able to ramp up with that, yeah, they can everyone's pretty squishy on the side of Secret when you look at it. Even Brewmaster is not really the tankiest of all heroes when he doesn't have the point in the Drunken Brawler yet.
Now the question is, Tundra with the lead that they have, do you think they'll feel strong enough to come and defend this tier 1 tower, or will they let this slowly go to Secret? Or will we see a reaction if Secret try and push?
I think they're quite strong. Yeah. I would be surprised if they just let this tower drop, because there's not really good tower pressure from Secret whatsoever. So I think that Tundra will look to fight that with a relocate +1. And I mean, the Tiny has a Blink Dagger, so I'd be very shocked if Tundra doesn't just fight around all these, any type of push that Secret tries to go for.
So what do you
fight in any situation?
So what's the move now for Secret when you're pushed into this position? You know that if you try and push for towers, you're going to be met with a very tough fight. Like, what's the game plan now that you've come out of the laning stage quite behind?
It's kind of just this catch-up method of hoping that they overcommit a little bit with the Brewmaster, because the way that Tundra's playing is they're not really giving them any opportunities. You see, like, Puppey's farming jungle, Ice is trying to find some farm also in these jungle camps, same thing for Sumail. It doesn't really feel like they have
Nisha.
moves.
He gets jumped, he's trying to run, but there's a missile and a cooldown coming his way. As he won't be able to make it out of the AoE with the ultimate. Another kill here for Tundra. Secret's response, see what they can get. They're focusing down 9. Look at the avalanche out, and he's got backup coming in 33 steps across the relocate. They're able to take 9 back out to safety. The relocate it came out at the same time the ult from Ice is there, but his primal split at this stage is not strong enough to fight. He has to run. He can't tackle with them right now, as Tundra, they keep everybody alive. At 9, he's ready to jump in. As soon as that primal split comes to an end, he's in on top of Ice. Ice is down. 8-0. The lead continues to grow for Tundra. And Secret, it seems like they're running out of options here already, just 12 minutes in.
Even with the Brewmaster ult, they can't take the fight. They need to just full split up and farm. There's nothing you can really do to
they got a ban list? Oh, they don't. It was already used. Only on cooldown, so Sumail will be lucky to get away with his life there, as he moves out of the lane before Tundra swings over.
Another power rune. 9 gets a haste. I feel like he's gotten every single power rune.
A haste rune. Haste equals kill.
Sees Puppey's blast. Will he find him? Puppey's hiding under the tower. It's under vision, but
might find someone else though, as he see how long 9 keeps hunting.
Another tower down. Skeeter already with Diffusal Blade done and his Ogre Club. This pressure is ramping up too fast. They're starting to lose access to their Ancients, lose access to their whole jungle. Secret's going to be in desperation mode.
How's Sumail's arms?
Very far.
Only one sword into the Battle Fury. It's going to be quite some time.
It's really just sit back and farm now for them. I think they have to just wait for some overextension from Tundra while they sit back and try to get some farm, but this early game it's too out of hand. It's 6k gold advantage. They're stealing your Ancients. Yeah, this almost feels irrecoverable at this point. Puppey?
Oh, Puppey.
A free one.
And with the Diffusal Blade from Skeeter, it's an easy setup. Tundra's ready to go for more. They know that somebody's going to be trying to find something from this jungle.
Well, they got the Vessel, but the problem is, if you look at the top, they don't have any kills, so they I mean, getting Vessel charges just seems to be a really big problem for them. Even though he's got it finished, I don't know if they're going to be able to kill anybody at this point, because the mech is almost done for the IO. He's usually going to be that target that they're looking for, but snaking is tanky too. So Brualt is back online, but yeah, it still feels like they don't have any moves to make as Ice even being chased.
Now, what's his options out of here? Not a lot. Silence. Oh, we'll get the split off before the missile hits in.
His team's coming too.
See if they can rectify this. I mean, there's a tier 1 up though, so Tundra can bring further back up in. 33 gets caught out by the dagger. There's the jump forward. They throw everything in onto the Death Prophet. They're trying to keep 33 alive, but Snaking can't quite do it. Gets thrown up into the air by Ice. Wu goes to man into the 4-man boundless strike there from Saxa. As now Tundra, they've turned up and they're ready to turn this fight back in their favor. Ice goes down. Secret, they've got to get out of it. Yapsol's hiding in the trees. See the toss up from 9. He gets Samael with the combo. Skitter's going to be able to get the finishing touch. Yapsol's able to TP out, but Nisha, he's hiding in the trees. He's got no TP, he's got no escape. Tundra, they'll slowly but surely take down the Invoker as well. As the Death Prophet dies, but they lose 4 heroes for it.
They got a vessel charge, you know. They got what they came for, but
yeah, there we go. Mission success. Woo!
The speed that Tundra's playing around the map is just far too fast.
Yeah.
They're immediately making the move. They know it's coming. It's telegraphed as well because like, Secret has nowhere else to play on the map, so it's easy for Tundra to read that movement coming, a quick reaction, and a quick cleanup as Skeeter is just tremendous.
Check this again.
Gonna be
I mean, look at this stun. Whoa! A lovely 4-man boundless down the middle of the fight there from Saxa.
4-man primal spring right afterwards.
Yeah.
It's like everything connected perfectly. Yeah, oh my. The BKB is pretty much done for Gyro. Mech on IO. BKB almost on Death Prophet. Like the items that they're going to be cranking out in the next few moments, it's... Yeah, Secret just has to wait for overextensions.
Another 2-man boundless. 9 tossing him over. Oh, beautiful follow there from 9. Oh, yes, indeed. Saxa with the tip over to his mate there, 9. He knows that felt good.
I think it's on to the next game, really. I don't see any recovery outlet for Secret for quite some time now.
It's a rough one.
It's a rough one.
It's a rough one. I mean, you consider the names of the teams and what we saw from Secret the other day. I think we were all ready for this series to be quite a banger. But it's, it's 16 minutes. This game 1 ain't looking good. It's not looking good for Secret. For Tundra, it's looking amazing.
Yeah.
You know, this is... but again, also potentially what you may have expected when you saw Tundra get these heroes.
Yeah, Death Prophet, Tiny, you know, these heroes, IO, these 3 are top picks in the entire DPC pretty much. Same thing for the Monkey King, as they just continue to play pretty much anywhere they want on Tundra. And yeah, Secret just has nowhere they can farm. They're putting circles around their triangle, but I don't even think they can secure their triangle because it feels like Tundra can just waltz wherever they want at the moment.
Especially with the BKB done on Skeeter.
They have double BKB. Like 33 has one done as well.
17 minutes in.
My goodness. Another power rune, of course, comes when you have all the map control. 9 just getting his bottle filled up full every time. Now he's got the Arcane, and he's got an Echo Saber to boot too, so he's also getting some incredible scaling.
Yeah, 9's got the money.
Yeah.
Straight up. Buys the whole thing.
And they just can, the way that they're playing is really smart too. Look how Tundra's just, these 2 are sitting around the triangle area, and they probably have like 9 playing relatively close, so if anybody looks for the fight there, they're like, okay, this Gyro is the king of the game right now, and the other 3 are playing on the top side. So there's just, again, not really any moves that Secret can make.
I mean, look, 9's just going in. He's going in, he is going to get turned upon. The rest of his team's heading over. He may die here though, the Spirit Vessel bringing him down low, the Tornado will finish him off. Now see if Secret can avoid losing anything else here. Yeah, they get the kill on 9, they can make sure they don't lose anything in return, they'll be happy. Puppy's still trying to hunt out what's going on here, looking for the setup on the back line. So they keep themselves out. So a little bit of a win here for Secret. They get a kill, they get out, they don't lose anything themselves.
I feels like it's one of the only ways that they can make a play is a reaction play. It's just wait for an overextension from one of the heroes from Tundra to try to get you back into it.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a bit wild from 9. You could feel that he was like, well, you know, we're up 15-1. I'm going to go in. Now Samael, he's dead. Still a Perseverance away from the Battle Fury, Samael.
I love this diffusal on the gyrocopter, really. We've been seeing it more and more, of course, but you can even see what it did there, right? He would probably live if it wasn't there, because he'd be able to jump away, but his entire mana pool was burned almost instantly. Yeah. And now a quick Rosh as well.
Easy Rosh. The Ghost committed 33 knows to not hold back, get this objective done ASAP.
And before the exorcism's even finished, 33 is moving toward bottom.
And he's on his own.
He's got a BKB though, so he's immortal.
That's true. He does not care about these 2 heroes. Oh
my goodness.
Oh, that was close. that was close. But he's out. Nisha makes it away.
All right, well, almost Brewmaster Ags. That's the other thing I could potentially bring them back into having, you know, at least a secondary kill they can get, because they've only gotten like 1 kill per time with the 2 brew splits that we've seen. But it is only a level 1 brew split too, so it's gonna start getting really weak, and I think to some point soon, they're just gonna be able to kill the Brewlings. Very easy. They have Tiny with an Echo Saber.
Yeah.
They have Echo Saber. Yeah, they have like Monkey King, Death Prophet, Tiny Gyro. All these heroes clear out the Brewlings quite easily. If they are this far ahead, especially. Like this 12,500 net worth Gyrocopter.
Battle Fury's nearly there.
Dire's
Nearly there. We're getting there. 1 ring away. Oh.
He's
Or
so
Void Stone away. You know, it's nearly there.
He's
nearly
so
there.
far behind. He needs 3 more items after that Battle Fury to even be caught up with Gyro, and yeah, that's quite a pipe dream.
Taking over the outpost, keeping map control. 700 gold, and Skeeter will have the full axe.
He's buffed up too. Now they have a Solar Crest as well in the Monkey King, so the Gyro just continues to get even more scaling. Yeah, this is just really difficult for Secret to just make any aggressive move themselves. They just, again, just have to keep playing on the hope for the overextension plays from Tundra, as I've been reiterating over and over again, but it's just not happening too much. I'm just still playing safe. As Nisha, he's sneaking behind top. But this Io even has 1,600 HP with an Essence Ring. And Sumail just gets taken out.
Underneath his tier 2, well, behind the tier 2. They get the jump on him. That's going to be the Battle Fury put on hold even longer. Up to the high ground. I mean, there's no reason for Tundra to stop.
Nope.
They're very, very strong, and they've got the Aegis on Skeeter, so they can definitely look to poke high ground. They've still got tier 2s to take down on the side.
Secret used Glyph for that? There's an Exorcism up.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, 33. He presses his R, and he's ready to go. Up to the high ground. What are they going to do about this? And 9's in. Oh, he's just found the 2 of them with the Avalanche. He gets the toss back over towards Puppey as Puppey's dead. See the buyback come out from Puppey. See what they can do here. Wukong's command is down. Saxa keeps the area locked down.
There's no wave for the moment. Backdoor has kicked in, but it's coming back.
See Skeeter still standing his ground here. ISO is trying to get in on top of them, but he just doesn't have the damage alone.
They're just ignoring it. They're like, okay, cool, nice brew.
Oh, and immediately this becomes there. 9's in with the jumps. Throws back ISO into the silence. ISO, they have the glimmer cape, but it doesn't matter. They've got the detection, they take him out. As ISO's gone for 42nd. A big hit comes in onto Skeeter, but he's still playing without fear as he has that Aegis. As he's ready to come back from round 2. Still has the BKB ready to pop also if he feels threatened. Jumping again, 9. In with the 2-man avalanche. Toss back onto Puppey. Puppey will try and sneak away with the glimmer, but they've got the sentry down. They see him. That's Puppey out for a second time. No buyback available. He's gone for a full minute. Tundra, they'll push on. They'll take this mid-brax. We'll see what they want to go for next. Tier 2s are up on the side lane, so they can't go for a second set quite yet. But I think Tundra, they'll be in no rush anyway. I think they'll enjoy riding the rest of this game out. 20-2 against Secret. Just 22 minutes in, 18k lead. They're going to be feeling very happy with the situation right now.
Will Sumail even get Battle Fury?
Will he get a Battle Fury?
That's the question now, because I think they're about to take a last hurrah fight.
He's close. He's got to, come on, he's got to at least get it before the game's over. It always feels bad if you don't get your Battle Fury before the game ends. I've been there.
9 is just hunting. He's a menace. He keeps getting the right jumps every single time. Nisha steps outside.
That sentry still doing work. As they'll pop another one down, Ice comes out with the ultimate. Nisha's trying to get out there, but it's caught by the homing missile. Nisha's out, no buyback on him.
And look, the Bruce split's there, but they're like, okay. Just looking at it as lanes push in.
And
Exorcism back up in 20.
He got his Battle Fury. He got his Battle Fury somehow. So whatever happens, at least he had that done. As soon as he's got it, though, he's getting jumped. 9's in with the toss back. Sumail's dead. No buyback on him, of course. Puppey's also going to die here. They jump in, take him down. And they'll call it. Well, there we go. Wow. Wow, 24 minutes, 23-2.